And greetings and salutations, everyone. We just came back from like, I don't know, 15-minute power outage. Pretty sweet. Unfortunately, my UPS doesn't work with a... Oh, and I must have died too. I've got a bunch of broken stuff. Great. My opinion, it never makes sense to fix ones. Make it buy a new one. So anyway, lost power. It's like we got murdered, which is fine. Not ideal, but it's not like we're on the hardcore server and lost power. But so yeah, I took the opportunity to go outside and mow some. Which is like one of the things that really triggers my migraines good. So probably gonna have a fun time in about an hour. But we'll see. Maybe we'll be okay. I'm gonna re-hit the main buffs again. Get that quick healing dot back on us. There we go. Alright. Greetings and salutations as everyone starts making their way back. Appreciate you guys rejoining us this morning as always. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something. Also, I think I have a nose full of grass clippings, so I'm gonna have to blow my nose like 40,000 times this morning too. Excuse me.
If you search for Dirge's contact, keep your guard up. The spectators may not be friendly.
I'm doing okay. I'm having mic issues, apparently. AKA, I'm forgetting to unhit the button after I blow my nose. Ah. But, yeah, so we lost power, and I had to go... Well, I didn't have to, but I chose to take the opportunity to go mow about 2/3 of the backyard, waiting for the power to come back up. And, again, the big problem is that I'm sure my nose is just filled with grass clippings and pollen and crap for being outside. So I need to, like... probably blow it several times to get all the outside out of my nose. Well, my guard on the mower is not very good, so I just have it wired up, which means it doesn't angle down or around or anything. So I have to just deal with the fact that it's coming out, pointing whichever direction it feels like, basically. But anyway, I'm glad to see you this morning, Charmed. Hope you're having a good day. I mentioned in the initial, the first part of today's stream that we did play a little bit of DDO off camera this weekend, mostly on Sunday night during our pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons game. So I finished up my level 7's quest and took level 10. So I did, like, the pit and all that stuff. Last night. So we geared up. I have currently crammed in 3 sets. Obviously, we still have the Raven Eye set if we can. I crammed in a Hero of the Mist set, which is fine. Not my favorite set, generally. I prefer to have one that's a lot more targeted towards my character. But the defensive one just really isn't something that I need to worry about. So I went with the Crypt Raider set instead because it's got the next heaviest possible armor and is actually still useful for things.
You noticed words etched above this gate.
So
Ready,
it doesn't seem the worst. Sure as hell is not the best. Let's look at this again. We're at 105 PRR and 65 MMR, which is pretty good, all things considered. Then we're rocking a 6%, almost 7% double strike and 10% melee alacrity. So we're good. Let's see, we also picked up improved critical slashing. So a Sword of Shadow is critting on 15 to 20 times 3. But we currently don't have a big pile of Seeker anywhere. So some things might get changed around depending on priorities soon. But I wanted to kind of try this. Let's see. Other things may or may not be critical. Also grabbed the Barovian Greatsword as well as a Macabre Greatsword. I really do like the Macabre Greatswords. Or not Greatswords, but Macabre weapons in general when I get the chance to use them. Vampirism 1 is sweet. Let's just try it. Crit range with that. 17 to 20, significantly down. And it's times 2 instead of times 3. Hey, good morning, Todd. Better now. Like I had started this morning's stream, was getting into it, and the power died. Flickered several times and stayed dead. Oh yeah, that's a pretty significant power decrease, actually. Those numbers are pretty significant. No, it's totally fine outside. Sunshine life. It like rained all last week, so my grass is, well, the weeds and crap that make up my yard are like this tall. So I've been meaning to get out there and get stuff mowed. I just haven't made the time to do it. Remington will work on the front yard tomorrow. Well, without the ducks and the chickens keeping the yard under control, it's just a big mess. Because keep in mind that the ducks and the chickens, especially the chickens, just ate everything. So the things that come back are like the crabgrass, the random weeds that blew in, stuff like that. So if anything, by having the chickens, we've actually made our backyard both simultaneously better and worse. I actually really miss them. I wouldn't have to worry about mowing. I just let them loose and they just eat everything. Always did such a good job. Alright. The worst part of this for me in the stream kind of screwed up this morning is that I basically lost half an hour of stream time because with the fasting, really don't have much of an opportunity to be like, we'll just go an extra hour longer. So I gotta eat. So yeah, our eating window is basically now like 2:30 till 6:30, give or take, plus or minus a little bit of time, which gives me basically, when I finish the evening stream... Oh, I don't have a way to unlock... Oh, wait, no, I did just pick up that key. I was going to say, I don't have a way to unlock this door, but I did just pick up that key. These other two drunken ogres aren't going to come fight me. Jerks. Danger man. Ow! He was definitely full of danger. So, anyway, unfortunately, that means the real part of the stream here is going to be almost an hour shorter than it should be. Unless the wife made pretzel dip, in which case, then I could potentially get Remington to bring me some cheese and a bowl of pretzel dip, and I could eat some of that. I guess for those of you who are like starting down whatever diet thing that you're on, for me, I'm a keto guy right now, and a super high fat keto guy at that. My wife makes this stuff that they normally only make for like holidays. They call it pretzel dip. It's basically one bar of cream cheese to like a little bit of mustard, usually don't bother to do this anymore, but don't lose my buffs yet. And a can of I always want to say deviled ham. I always want to say corned beef, but even though they taste basically the same, one's a deviled ham. Maybe late in your main tune, but I think I take a couple levels of Artie. That doesn't sound bad. Artie's not always a free splash, but it certainly seems good to me. The challenge is like, what do you want out of it? Do you need trapping skills? Because if you need trapping skills, it's going to be hard to play catch up later unless you already have like a massive pile of intelligence. Oh, your character's well, that's not that bad. You could probably catch things up from 8 levels. Yeah, it's going to be close. Again, it depends on what you want to get out of it. Finished up the road, most. Sweet. And did a TR to a ranged wizard based on my build notes. Rinse and repeating. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Like, I find that build to be very, very easy to R1 through, no problem. Even solo. Just keep an eye on your element and build based off of the element that you want to be shooting most of the time. How deep do I go into the Dragonborn tree for the pally? I don't know yet. Right now, I'm actually probably going to at least get to the leap. I was doing the Dragon Breath, but because we don't have any spell power, the Dragon Breath started to get outpaced, I think around last level. But also, hey, would you like to throw a heal on me? Because I would love for you to do it. Sorry, let me finish killing these methods here really fast and we'll pull up the bar. So these are just my free points from the past lives that I've been doing. But once I freed up the strength, I wanted to start switching. And I could go all the way up here to resilience very easily. But I wanted to play with this natural armor. And at some point I'd like to also check and see if this harder scales does or does not stack with angel skin. I don't think it should. Because it gives +1 racial bonus to PRR and MMR. And this should be considered a racial bonus, but it's not labeled, so I just want to check and see. You're a little tired of being a barbarian, and you just need to crush the rest of the life. If you're gonna splash something, though, I would splash Bard right now on your barbarian. You can go up. Is it War Chanter? I think. You go up War Chanter, and you can get some hella good goodies out of the deal. Nothing attacks the higher. But like some bard song, with a few points, I don't know how many points you have, but with a few points, you can pick up. Let me kill this beholder for no reason. But for a few points, you can pick up a hit point regeneration in between your barbarian goodness and that. Like, that's a lot of healing. Disagree, Tig. There's a lot of synergy between Bard and Barbarian. Especially in the War Chanter tree, a ton. You already have 3 lives of Barb? Oh, well then... That's rough. I don't know how you're gonna... Or do you mean Bard? No, I didn't want to fall! If I was gonna fall, I would have not fought that other beholder. Jerks. I don't want to fight this beholder. This beholder has nothing for me. I don't need the shrine, so just move past it. 20 seconds left on that. Alright, unfortunately we... Well, do we? If I switch to this outfit, do we have enough jump to get around? I bet we do. Alright, let's do it. Jump. I realized I forgot my Featherfall item last night doing the pit, so I was able to slot a Featherfall in this rose stone. See if we can ninja up here. Ah, you bastard! Messed up my jump. Oh yeah. Look at that. How dare ya! Get this necklace off. Alright, be careful right here. There's a stuck spot. Jump way out, break her ankles. Here are the things for you. I don't know why I was thinking it was that evil shadow. Good old strike through. Doing strike through things. Sometimes it's good to have hit points, I suppose. Alright, what do we want to do next? CO6? CO6 is usually where I consider the fast XP starts rolling in. Yeah, I don't hate that plan. What do I consider must-haves for Reaper? Other than Ghost Touch? That's about it, really. I like having as many, like, abilities to stun or crowd control the Reapers as possible. So, like, on a wizard, dance or hold or charm or something. But, yeah, I really don't think there's anything that I would consider, like, mandatory. It's pretty good if you have the ability to. In fact, I should do it now. To raise others, if you're in a group, to raise and or heal others. It'd be good if you had some sort of shield or night shield or something. That would also be really strong. Don't have any regular raised dead scrolls at the moment. Doesn't look like I do. And grab some raised dead scrolls for my hireling. Just trying to think if there's anything else really that. What do we have? 8. Let's buy another 50. Anything else I consider like a must-have for Reaper? That's about all I can think of at the moment. Some way to heal others and raise dead for others. Because oftentimes people are going to die. And oftentimes those people will be you. So some way to raise whatever your plan is. Let's go rock a quick Seal 6. How's YouTube looking? Looks okay. They just keep giving me permission, or is that right? Not really. They keep removing videos, or not removing copyright claims from videos I have on YouTube, or sorry, on Facebook. Basically, they're forgiving the things, going, oh, well, he's playing a video game and talking over the top of them. We can't put a copyright thing on this. Especially not like these oldie songs or whatever. But I still don't have the ability to stream on Facebook again. Aggravating. I'd like to get the Facebook stream back up and running. If for no other reason, then I think it gives certain people better opportunities to watch. People who don't believe in the Twitch, but they'll occasionally watch the YouTube feed or whatever. How long? Okay, enough time to get the quest. You got a chest? Oh, you do have a chest. Doors in DDO, man, they're either open or they're closed, regardless of what they look like. What do you consider a must-have for Reaper, Tig? Oh, I'm going to add one more. Patience. Need to be patient. Oh, I burned all of my good morning blood sugar on mowing the yard. letting me know that I haven't eaten anything in a while. Alright, keep in mind that there can be a nasty trap right there, but I have not found a trap box for it. And it didn't work for years and years, but it was back, so keep an eye out on that trap. Damage mitigation, CC, and ghost touch. We're not that far. I feel like you're gonna... So, like, for example, I've been doing stuff with Tobrel and Distributed in the Epic stuff, and they're, like, way above me, right? They don't waste time getting to 30. I don't play enough stuff that I care that much. But it seems like the monsters, they just hit so hard. So even... Now granted, I am doing stuff like on Reaper 6 with 2 level 30s. Distributed literally just finished all of his 150 TR lives last week. Granted, he boxed a whole bunch of them, but still. Oh, what am I doing? Still haven't found the key. I did this quest wrong. Many and much dishonor. Now we're gonna end up doing stuff that we don't need to do because I still haven't found the key. This room is unnecessary 99% of the time. There's a small percentage of the time that the guy's in here. Oh, there he is. This is the 1 in 100%. Well, he's in the process of becoming a Blade Forged. So he's got to regrind, basically, gear from the beginning. And he's also one of those people who, like, plays a lot of other games. So by finally achieving this goal, he can play other games, come back and screw around with this one as he feels like it. So he's got his triple completionist, his triple racial, and his triple iconics all done. He may have some epic lives to do, I guess, but as far as I know, those are all done too. You had surgery early in your hand today, so you're doing everything left-handed. Oh. It's good to practice that kind of stuff, I guess, but it's not the funnest. You're free to go. You're free to go. Yeah, I missed the leap. Yeah, we need at least 6 more points in the dragon tree to leap. This is a level and a half. I just don't think I have a level and a half right now to spare. We have 24 points in this tree. We need 30. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if there's a... I have 2 levels to get that done. Trying to figure out what besides the Seeker I even care about. Not even sure I care about the Seeker right now either. I think this level is going to be getting the Strength.
This mausoleum was recently excavated and converted into an battered and scarred ogre chieftain watches you from among the ruins.
Come on. Just advance. Thank you. It didn't even follow me. That's crazy. Love these quests for the Reapers. They are very good little Reaper quests at level. Let's see, we got how many last? Granted, I did it like the longest possible way, right? We got 500 Reaper experience points for not that long of a quest. This one will be... It would have been more if I had a True Scene, which I need to actually carry around True Scene scrolls now. This time we're going to go the correct direction. I'd rather fight 5 trolls than deal with the likely possibility that numerous of those casters are going to be champs. Good call, DDO. Thanks for reminding me. Let's put a death ward on.
Again, the voice calls
There are a lot of things to miss about being a wizard. Right now, haste and displacement are among them.
You are persistent. Disembodied voice. It will be your undoing. The Libra of the Six will not leave these halls.
Alright, switch the Barovian sword since it's something we can't crit anyway. The Barovian sword does a great job against things that are like that. Alright, so that was, again, another 500 Reaper experience for 3 minutes. Like, that's what I'm talking about. These are the quick Reaper experience of our lives. For pre-level 20. Like, the risk of that was very low.
scarred ogre chieftain watches you from among the ruins.
I'm a little bit concerned about the second to last quest. Let's go pick up this explorer. We are just basically rushing through the life just to kind of see. We TR'd on what, Friday? See if Palladian is something we want to do some more of for a little while. Thursday, maybe Thursday night. Well, I think it was. I feel like it was. I feel like it was Friday. I don't know. It was 700 experience on the way. Seemed like it was worth. What? Oh. Couldn't do much about dodging the harm spell, I guess.
The way out is shut. It will not open again. You must find another exit when your task is done.
You guys are almost entirely human. I wonder if this is a quest where I'm going to experiment with this for a little bit. See if the human bane damage kicks in. It might. Like that might be enough to pull this over. Go see if this guy's down here for no reason other than make the quest like half a second longer. Oh, found a Reaper. Hi. What's up, buddy?
The air here seems choked with weakness and evil, as if all joy. You have found the main worship hall. Now you must
Strange, you made a new
destroy all
character,
the
and
walls.
with already level 7, you can't disable traps. Did you take disable traps? Do you have thieves' tools on you? You need both of those things to disable the traps. Did you find the traps? So you have the skill, you have the tools. Only other thing left is to search and find the traps, I guess. At level 7, so 10 plus your thieves' tools. It's a little low for level 7, but not like crazy. You can find them. Are you double clicking the boxes? There's also a disabled button that you can put on your bar. Are you double clicking them or are you single clicking them? Then you might have to find the Like I said, in your skills, you can drag disable to your bar. You may have to just hit the disable, or you can do that. All right, how are we doing? Yeah, plenty. Plenty.
You have found the side exit of the temple. You can escape now.
All right, so this was 3 minutes. Let's call it 4 minutes for 541 Reaper. The most time-consuming part of this quest is you have to keep running back and forth. But if you had a detour, obviously that time would be cut in half.
Temple of the Six lies dormant for more. The jungle struggles to claim this corridor, an obscure underground world. Battered and scarred ogre chieftain watches you from among the ruins.
I heard that things fired, and I just assumed they were coming at me. Aha! There you go. But now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! Start going in the back way. Oh, yeah. The only way to fix it would be to either, like, some sort of TR, like a lesser or something. Or just ignore it. When you level, you'll have a few points. You can dump a whole bunch of them into that is not the right button. These guys didn't need to be killed, but we're killing them anyway. You can dump a whole bunch of points into it and try to play catch up. I would have to do the math to see if you can. No, True Sight doesn't help that. Oh, that's not the button I meant to push. Dispelled, thanks, jerk. I'm really tired this morning. Went to bed earlier than usual, but I feel like I didn't sleep very well. And not like years earlier, like, I don't know, an hour early maybe. So yesterday I basically got up, screwed around for a little more than an hour, drinking some tea and reading my books and stuff, and then my kid was like chilling on the couch taking a nap. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm tired, I'm gonna go back to sleep too. So I literally got up at like 10, screwed around till 11, and went back to sleep from around 11 to 2 or so. I'm not gonna say that I slept, but I did lay down. I did have some extra sleep, so I think this messed me up yesterday. Teach me to have a lazy day. I also need to wash laundry this afternoon. I have no idea how clean this shirt is. I'm gonna, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna say it's probably at least 4 clean. I don't know if that means it's in good shape or bad shape, but Remington was going to put some of my stuff in the washing machine when he washed his work clothes on Friday, but as far as I know, he did not. Thread the middle. Try not to aggro junk on either side. Throw down the distraction.
You have found the way to the
Nope.
The way is shut
Also nope.
by impassable gates. You can go no further at this time.
No. I need that stuff. Dang it. I'd hit too many the wrong buttons screwing off thinking about rogue stuff. So we have some people, right, at the arena, some customers that message back and forth with us and whatnot, and for whatever reason, they just cannot get it through their head that we're open, but we just have like a 10-person limit on the store, which means we can only have like 7 customers at a time right now. 8-ish customers at a time, and we'd like you to keep your social distancing up in the store. And we go around and we do some cleaning and whatnot, not as often as I would like, but reasonably often. I would also like to diffuse thieves, which would kill and purify the air, but kill the germs on surfaces and purify the air. But people just cannot get it through their head that we're open. They're just like, so do I need to call you when I get there? Or it's like, guy, you just walk in. Just walk in. If you would like to do curbside, you can call us. We're going to turn this one way down. This is the one that I actually am a little worried about.
Stifling heat makes the walls of the temple. It is true, then. The fires
1, 2, 3, giddy up. Yeah, True Seeing does not help with traps. Get both of us directly on top of this guy's junk. Oh, good, the dogs are gonna bark. Trip? Nope. Really hoping to trip that guy. That's interesting. That was something I was not sure would work. So, just to kind of explain what I did there, in particular, in case you guys it was difficult to see or didn't quite make sense. So what I was trying to do was avoid the knife traps as much as possible. So what I did, these traps right here. So what I did was since there happened to be a Reaper there, I threw my knife at the Reaper to get stuff starting to come down, right? But then the Reaper was taking its sweet time. So I switched to target to a Mephit that was approaching much closer, ran through and leapt across, skipping that trap pretty nicely. Don't know if there's any way I can do something similar through this trap. Don't think so. Like, there's nothing over there to click on. There's no monster to, like, summon. That we can use as an anchor for our leap. So I think we're just gonna have to run through and get really lucky. Whoa! So much. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Okay, I'm used to that doing like several hundred points of damage. Not. I guess that's the difference between the high PR or the MMR, right? So I'm used to that doing several hundred points of damage. Come on, Big Daddy Strike Through, take care of the business. Don't get your collectible. Regardless how much of a pain in the ass it is to get. Right? We're going to engage Negative Energy Ouchiemin. I'm not going to respond to this guy, just in case something weird has happened and they're not fully open the way they're supposed to be, but they should very much be open the way that they're supposed to be.
The air here reeks of burning stone. Plus the pool of lava has summoned fire flickers. The last stop the plague of methods before.
So normally what I'd do here is I would run out of the quest. But normally I'd have the traps down. So instead I think we're just going to go over here, clear any aggro, and then try to recall in peace. Grandma likes my tweet for going live this morning. Who's Grandma? Huh. Interesting.
Following the eyes and shrouds these ruins. The temple of the six lies dormant nevermore. The jungle struggles to claim its corridor and obscures the gargoyle. Battered and scarred ogre chieftain watches you from among the ruins.
Nothing much happening on the old Twitter box this morning, unfortunately. This one we can turn back up. This one I'm not worried about.
A deep and sonorous drumming sounds from the temple's deepest reaches. The bishop's ritual has begun.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this side because I want the collectible. If you don't want the collectible, you don't have to go over here. But I have to have the collectible. I guess I didn't have to have that collectible. Hey, does anybody know off the top of their head if the character transfer stuff is working correctly? It should be, correct, right?
The door to the inner chapel stands open. You sense that the bishop is taunting.
Character transfer is still not open? Gross. Yeah, but the after parties till the quote-unquote end of the month, quote-unquote after party, which is where you're allowed to, like, transfer your character. Okay. The problem is that they're having an issue with some of the characters. I think it has everything to do with the Land of the Lost Souls buff not going away. And they're having a hard time transferring them over. Alright, yellow is Ghost. But as far as I know, you can still log on to the hard fork. Yeah, it's just broken. Yeah, I was able to get... Oh, dang it. Oh, game? There we go. Game just like decided to completely freeze for a moment. No, not yet! You monster. Now we're waiting even longer for you to cast Raise Dead on me. I thought about hitting the bigger heal, this Sovereign heal, but I was like, it'll be okay. He's only hitting for 100. If I do 100 with my Lay on Hands, then we just outdid his 100. Should have known better. Now we have to run this, just in case. Alright, blue is Candy Cane. Yeah, we're still taking 120 points of evil damage or something.
Bishop Zasha Hall, a foul mix of flower and sport, is cruelty.
Gross. We still died. And it took us 4 minutes. Much dishonorable. Much dishonor. How am I going to get into Silver Core now? So I think I've made a decision that I've been mulling around for a while. And I don't know if you guys have heard of this company before or if you even care. But there's a company called Crossrope. And they specialize in weighted jump ropes. And they are not cheap. Okay, they are fairly expensive for a jump rope. Care about any of these things. I normally really like this outfit on melees, but I need armor today. Let's just pick a thing that doesn't have a slot currently used, and then we'll just feed it to our gym. But anyway, so I've been looking at this jump rope. One of the podcasts I watch has a coupon code for $45 off, which should tell you something about the price. Oh! And free shipping. That's pretty good. I have to put an email though. Do that really fast. So, oh no, is it just this one? I don't want that one. That's very many dollars. I want this one. So, I'm I want this Get Lean. It's just a half-pound or a quarter-pound rope, but it also comes with a... No, it is both ropes. Never mind. It's a half-pound and a quarter-pound jump ropes. So you're getting two jump ropes for that price. But the thing that makes them really cool is that they have these adjustable handles. So you can switch the ropes out, even though you like the handles. You can also get different handles. They have like a whole bunch of like different fancy things, as well as it comes with all sorts of apps and stuff to help you keep track of your bundle. But anyway, the podcast I've been watching has a... I can't believe it's only this one. I don't care about that one. I'm not spending $200 on jump ropes. Not right now, anyway. But I'm probably gonna get this Get Lean jump ropes here. Although this also includes the 2-pound, 1 pound, and a 2-pound rope instead of just the quarter. Like, I'm not interested necessarily in building a lot of bulk right now, which is what these are really good for. I just want to like lose some. I just need some extra cardio. But anyway, I was about to pull the trigger on these, but the coupon code that I have been using is incorrect. So I'll have to figure it out. I don't know if you guys have looked at weighted jump ropes or anything like that to help lose some poundage. Oh, we should also have enough points now that we can take a strength. I'm a little worried about knocking myself out. I got some pretty hefty moves right now that I need to get gone, so I might be like those ladies always talking about knocking myself in the face. That's supposed to be funny. Hopefully you guys laughed. Alright, that can go, this can go, this can go. Goodbye, goodbye. We'll keep this and give it to Velo as well. That one, this is not a terrible crossbow. That we're gonna feed to the Sentient item in Samus's Sentient item, Samus's trash can. Where's the other junk for V-Love? Oh, this can go in the trash can.
I wonder what you'll pick. So many choices.
This can go in the trash can. This is the other item for V-Love. What guild are in? I'm in the defense guild. My guild. Currently, I'm the leader. Tobrell and I co-founded it like a long time ago. Neither one of us were guilded for a long time. This was back when making a guild didn't cost anything. It wasn't a real perk. There were no perks to being a guild, so something like 13 years ago, Tobrell and I are both playing. We're like, hey, we should have a guild. And he started typing, and I started typing, and he won the race. He got it typed in before I did. So he's been the guild leader for quite a long time, and then he took a long break from DDO, and in that time I became the guild leader, and in that time we have done nothing but glorious victories. No, that's not true. I basically just treaded water for the guild. I don't think I need 2. I think we're going to end up leveling pretty quickly. Alright, so what's left of the level 8s that we care about? Spies in the House is a lot of experience. Some of the Thrinol quests are very, very good. Oh, Thrall the Necromancer. Let's start with Thrall. Like equal number of loading screens, I think, to get to the Thrall the Necromancer quest. Boom boom. Also wanna see what dirty email they've already sent me. I'm sure they sent me something. Ah. Twitch just letting me know that I can get paid in other currencies now if I would like. It's kind of cool. Oh, you always get free shipping on orders over $50. You monster. Hey, come on, trigger. Thank you. And they'll give me $10 off there if I want. What? Didn't I already do that? I already talked to that guy enough. It's not. You also get a 2 months free trial on these jump ropes also. Which is kind of nice. Oh, looky here. I got somebody has decided to copyright claim a YouTube video I did. Let's see, how long ago? It doesn't tell me. But it was when I was still playing a Warlock, and I haven't played a Warlock in a long time. Those of you who don't know, if you mouse down, or if you mouse down, if you run down the middle, you don't have to worry about the traps going off. Did I get all the buffs done? Yeah, these Brovian weapons are very much nearly unfair against in some of these quests. Oh, that was a big hit right in the right where I didn't. Oh, double Reaper too, and I just burned my big heal. Let's lay on hands again just to be on the safe side. Oh no, I was stupid. I got 9 points of healing from that. Because I was... One of those Reapers was a plague, apparently. It's a lot of fun. Hello! Make sure the Divine Power is running every minute and a half or so. It's let's see, 1, 4. So it's 2 points of damage right now. 2 points of damage is pretty sweet. Pretty busy. Who's busy? Always busy. Right, avoiding the water as much as possible. Oh, good, another Plague Reaper. Love it. Love it. I mean, if you just built a new character, you could always just move this stuff, your gear that you like off and make another one. Take another shot at it. Just keep in mind that new builds are, you know, and new cracks at things are going to be different. It'll take you a while to get things going. Break the breakables? We'll break some at least, I guess. If we can't get the trap bonus because we don't have any rogue skills, but we should be able to get at least some. I don't know if I would necessarily be a drow if you can help it. I'm a big gnome guy personally. So we missed this one. I think that's it, right? Just those. Oh, sweet collectible. No, no, no. Look, there's plenty of monsters down here for you to fight. Oh, I didn't hit that button. I've had a problem like fat fingering buttons the last couple of days, real bad. It was happening a lot in HOTS yesterday, and it's happening now as well. In DDO, it's easier to like not. Trying to figure out how to say what I'm trying to say here. It's easier for it to not to show that you made a mistake, I guess. Like the worst kind of situation you can happen in DDO is like, oh, you burned an alt early or something, right? Like, my epic moment was activated it now instead of then or whatever. But in HOTS, you know, some of that stuff is bad. Ooh, what's a knocking? Alright, looks like the dogs are probably finally done with the barking. Maybe not. I don't know who was knocking. Alright. I feel like if I at least take the time to break all this stuff now, then I'm justified for being locked in here. Oh, hello. Alright, there starts the time tax. Alright, let's see. We need another 20 monsters. Is it right? I think it's 23 for the 10% bonus. It'll be a batch. 20 is going to be a lot. It might be... I'm trying to figure out where we could go to get a batch of monsters that are no big deal. Guess we can get these couple up here. In fact, that guy was a bit of a boon. She put us at 108. can always stick around and kill more things in that end room, but the more we kill things in that end room, the more likely it is that we're gonna get held or something. Let's just put this up over here in this corner. It's gotta be far enough over that I can still interact with my life bar, though, in case things get crazy. There, go in attack mode. Oh, here we go. Here's a monster. He will outlast me. So it's 22, 122, not 123. Huh. I forgot they added, when they changed this, a little interesting. I forgot about that, though. Oh, I forgot. Alright, I think we're going to take the epic voice and we're going to feed it to our sentient weapon. Oh no, we didn't advance the quest. What does that mean? Does that mean we get to do it again? We can't go in on Reaper. No way this... That wasn't that bad. I know, I thought I saw an interesting tweet here. Now I'm just trying to figure out what it was that caught my eye.
I wonder what you'll pick. So many choices.
Delicioso. Let's see. Just barely crawled into rank 48, 49. So what do we want to do? So I'm also, there's an interesting... Interesting Magic the Gathering list popped up on my Twitter feed. Let's see, nothing important. Oh yeah, see I'm not like that. I just fix it in TR. But to be fair, I haven't played except for Java and Samus. The only new characters I have played is on the hardcore server. And I did actually have a hardcore server character that did not get played. Bamus. We've learned that the Warlock Dilettante tree did not work on throwing potions. Sorry, yeah. The half-elf Warlock Dilettante didn't work on throwing potions, so we just put that character in storage. Alright, I guess the next biggest pile of experience is Spies in the House. Getting quite a few people helping us out this morning with some retweets and whatnot for going live this morning. I do appreciate when people take the time to do those kind of things. Really is a help to the stream, getting the words out. You never know what person that will catch the stream and like, oh man, I was never a DDO fan before, but I just happened to see so-and-so retweet, and you know, now I want to give it a try. Or even better yet, I was not a Samus Garobo fan. I caught the stream, and now, winner, winner, chicken dinner. So here's a question. Sometimes I have 5 lay on hands, and sometimes I have 4 when I enter a quest, and I cannot figure out for the life of me why I don't always have 5 lay on hands when I enter a quest. I gotta pull this valve, I forgot. I was just thinking, oh, I don't have to do any of the or I can't do any traps, we can just move out of the water, but we can't. We do actually have to pull that lever first. Wow. I mean, if they just want to keep coming up here to this choke point, I guess I'll just keep choking them. I mean, what else are we gonna do on a Saturday night? Ho! Do I need this lever? Not particularly.
Hear churning water rumbling somewhere deep below.
We go ahead and knocked out these skeletal archers for both kills and so I don't get interrupted pulling levers here in a little bit. Normally I just run past them. Good. I guess we'll just stand still and not do anything for a while. Love it. Alright, so we're going to turn the wheel once. Blink. We're going to catch this air jet. We're going to catch this air jet. We're going to have to go back down there. Unfortunately, we missed the guy. I thought we did, but now we know we did now. A champ down there. No, don't fall. Alright, actually, you know what? I am gonna fall. I gotta get this guy really quick. So when you guys see the screen, like, cut, and then all of a sudden we, like, disappear someplace else, that's basically what I'm seeing also. Just so you know, that's, like, what is happening. For some reason, for me, I don't know if it's everybody, if it's just me, but when I tend to get thrown like that, oh my god. Sometimes I just like poof where we're gonna go. We don't get the animation of the traveling. I'm not sure why, because it's not consistent. Can we jump on this? Sweet. Hey, we did it. Alright. Come on, wake up. We got stuff to do. Man, I kind of want that collectible now. Now that I know I'm not going to be able to easily get it. You're free!
Runs off across the bridge and disappears in the pit.
Alright, we don't get freedom of movement on this guy, but we do have freedom of movement on our boots, so we're actually in good shape here.
Here's someone timidly asking for help.
We want to save as much emergency healing as we can get away with for like the electric floors and stuff like that. Also, this is go back to we're not worried about feather falling. In fact, the opposite now. We definitely don't want a feather fall. very little fun. Very little things that are more fun than exalting, smiting two caster undead at the same time. Caster skeletons. That's pretty great. You're free!
It's a very intense moment. The chance to try
Smurf.
something nobody's ever tried before.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. 16 months at tier 1. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. But it probably has been. The game seems to know the Twitch seems to know these things. Should we try something crazy? Oh, let's do it now. We could try to jump to those guys. I don't think we can. I think that leap is too far. But we could give it a shot. Yeah, there's no way we could get that far, right? Nope. Nope. But reasonable. If we had a leap and a charge, oh my gosh. You think they're on the same timer? Oh my gosh, I hope not. Katsusuma! Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. What's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good morning. Now that my power seems to be stable again, I'm having a pretty good day myself, except I burnt all of my energy, or reserve energy this morning. Mowing the yard since the stupid power went out, and now I'm starving. So ready to eat. Did all of Epic John hold an R4? That's pretty sweet. Would feel bad if this guy didn't get slaughtered, right? Yeah, I would feel wrong if I didn't kill that guy. Just you and an archer guildie. No higher mans. Higher mans are pretty clutch. You're free.
Climbs her way out of the sewer, pausing once to look back and wave her thanks.
Alright. Oh yeah, see, higher mans. Alright, so this is the part of the quest that I was actually concerned about. Right here. Not the electric floor part or whatever, although that is kind of scary. It's the going up this trap part. So we'll see how many times it takes for our game to actually throw us anywhere near where... See, this is why. If the client just doesn't care, it's just like, here you are. I'm like, that's not where we should be. Here you go. So if you can't disable those traps, it can get pretty dangerous. Yeah. There we go. I'll take this. This is fine. I'll take 2 attempts at that any day of the week. Not having rogue skills. I'll take it. Still take it. As long as we don't get knocked. As long as we don't get knocked back down again. Forget you. I got throwing axes. Got throwing axes and the ability to sidestep for days. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Fireball me? Whatever. You can't fireball me. You can't fireball me. Let me ask you about some questions. That's what I thought. See? Call me Duck Dodger. Yeah, I agree with you, Mikey. What do you got? What do you got? You got nothing. Come on, come get me. Look at that. You've almost done some damage to me. Fire elemental scum. How about you? You close enough to get sorted? Almost. No. All right. Alright, please be so kind to pull that valve. Nope. Try again. I know you want to. Try again. Perfect. Please be so kind to pull that valve. Nope. Try again. Ah, he died. Why? I'm gonna go get his soul stone. Fine. You know what they say, if you want something done right, make Tobrel do it. Alright. Alright, don't screw around here, just jump down, take the ouchie. Whatever, it's not that bad. Alright. Would you heal me? Alright, let's go. Up and away. Stuck the... Oh, look at that. We didn't even get cut in half by that blade. Nice. Alright, don't forget this room is a trap. This whole room is nothing but shenanigans. Just get out. Just walk away. Honestly, I have no idea how many breakables are in this quest. Well, it wasn't 4. 4 is not the correct answer. Oh, you fix yourself now? Alright, looks like he'll fix himself now. Wow. That was good timing, bird. Scared the piss out of me. This one. That was incorrect. This one. Oh yeah, second time's the charm, kids. Can't possibly be more accurate than that. Alright, break'ems. Break 'em. Alright, looks like that's it. Da, 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 da. Alright, don't forget to... Oh, no, there was breakables over here. You scum! Alright, wouldn't have mattered. But still, you scum. Here comes Remy. Must be getting clothes out of the dryer or something. He did not rush down here. Hardy necklace of nullification. That was a big chunk of change, but we still need some more. So we can do these 8s here in the Anvil Fire Inn. Although I actually wonder if, like, hitting... like the Desert Explorers would be faster. I don't know. Feels close, right?
The heat was never a slight. The braziers and furnaces seemed to work relentlessly to high in the air. As the door opened, there was a pair of rust monsters skittering away.
Well, it's because in this situation we have to use our quarterstaff and not our swords. Yeah, I ran the pit earlier. I ran the pit at 7. I did it yesterday when we were playing Dungeons and Dragons. Our pen and paper game. Yeah. So if you do everything at the level you would on Elite, you get maximum experience for all the things. Yeah, it took like, I don't know, it took longer than it should because we didn't have something. What did we not have? Oh, it took me a while to figure out I didn't have any Featherfall and come up with a solution to fix it while I was doing other things. Right. Sorry. I must have misspoke. It is a level 7 quest, so I did it at level 9. I'm sorry. I mean, the pit's not hard. You could do it at level 7, but you would be giving up some experience points. Because if it's 7, you go and do... So at 7, you go and do 3 Barrel Cove. 3 Barrel Cove is a level, so that takes you to 8. 8 gives you the 6s. That's Grey Moons and a few other things. So it's actually pretty easy to go from 7 to 9. 9 gives you the pit, Gwylands, the rest of the quests you need for the 3 Barrel Cove Saga. Just double checking for bodies. Gwylands, the pit, Tyr de Con, the rest of the 1/7s. There may be another 7 or 2 thrown in there that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head.
As the path slopes downward, you feel the air flowing through.
This is the Sword of Shadows, which we can use against things that take critical hits, like Drow. They're foolish enough to take critical hits.
The area below is crossed by
Oh, no. I mean, if you're gonna fight undead, you might as well use your Barovian longsword, or great sword. Like, against the monsters it's good at, you definitely want the Barovian,
the access. The ladder leads to
the Barovian weapons. I also carry around a macabre weapon typically for the same reason. Where do you get one of those? Which those are you talking about? The Sword of Shadows? Yeah, that comes from the Voltanite raid. And it's a beast. I mean, it's +5 adamantine with the extended crit profile of 17 to 20 times 3. So then when you have a improved critical, it is 15 to 20 times 3. It's the real deal, yo. Yeah, with Holy Sword it is even bigger.
This cavern is cooler and more spacious, even with the furnaces and pipes crowded in amongst the stalactites and stalagmites.
I don't think I can get to that guy. I don't think I can jump back up that high. Oh, I tried though. We're close. I feel like we were pretty close. Is Black Razor made of... Oh, it is made of crystal. Alright, yeah, I might use the Black Razor for rust monsters in the future. That's why I have this quarterstaff. So if you have a little bit of crafting skill, you can make yourself a... I did this on stream the other day. Because I decided to update my general purpose weapon. But for 200 DDO points, you can get a quarterstaff from the DDO store that is blessed silver, which means it's both good and silver. And then with a little bit of crafting materials, you can make it both Ghost Touch and Everbright, which means it's like your all-purpose weapon. And currently it's level 2, which is plenty good enough for me. So it's covers the bludgeoning, the good, the silver, the Ghost Touch, and the don't take damage from oozes. So it's kind of that near perfect multi-tool. It's not great at killing any of the one things, but it's something you can grab and have for every single, like, oh no, I didn't have a way to kill this guy. And pull it out and still have something. When your next best option is nothing, I can't tell you how many times I've, like, had to bare fists an ooze or something, you know what I mean? Come on. Should be at least one more guy. Alright, well. You can't add augment slots, but you can, if you found one that had an augment slot, you'd be okay. I honestly feel like they should let you do that. It should be a thing for high enough level guilds to be able to add augment slots. I'm not seeing the last body in here, so we're gonna have to go back through and look for the last body. I hate that. Means I missed something somewhere. Probably someplace perfectly obvious. I just didn't tab around the right angle or something. More interested in the barrels than I am the guy shooting at me. I'm just gonna leave him.
The precarious footing on the catwalk serves as a reminder of the long fall to the floor below.
Be really annoyed if it turns out it's somewhere in this elevator section, because I tabbed all the way through all this. Although I feel like I tabbed ever since that first chamber where there could be bodies. Come on. Aha, there it is. Alright, well that's not the end of the world. Bad, I guess. Wasn't great for us. Did I just break the stream? Oh my gosh, I did. Alright, well I guess it's a good thing we're very close to the end of the stream anyway here. So if I do that, if I readjust my screen, then it breaks. OBS is like, I can't find DDO window anymore until I've restarted both DDO and OBS. So I guess it's near a good thing that we're almost done here. We'll do this one more quest, I think. And we'll probably call it a morning stream. Seeing it breaks all my hotbars too. I hate it. I really did try to go borderless window, but OBS just refused to see DDO, and I'm not sure why.
A swarming nest of kobolds has claimed a small port of wolves to patrol the area in search of eagles.
Is a Frabadoo. Sugar bag. Sugar bag. Oh. Rip killing that guy.
Rounding a turn, you see an enormous house beneath outpost looming over the wastes. Gate-struck, a pack of wolves appears to have caught an unfortunate traveler on his way to the outpost.
I need to get a different footstool and take this toolbox upstairs, I think.
General Xantalar
So I literally use an old toolbox
proceed with caution.
as my footstool. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I've still got a few tools in it that I almost never use. So as I wiggle my foot around, I get to listen to stuff roll around in it all the time. I need to clean it up. Started a character on Salona this morning. I hadn't realized how much I depend on having all the gear until it wasn't there. Yeah? It's what the hardcore server is really good for, in my experience, is like showing you the things that, like the builds that you are good at and the skills that you have,
Pillar stands with two
not because you have 10,000 things of gear, but because they're your skills, right? So like for me, the reason that primarily the best characters I have had on the various hardcore servers have been some sort of caster, right? So the one that we did the best with last season, or I got our 5,000 favor with last season, was a spell chanter bard, right? Not something that you would consider being very gear dependent. And then this year, oh, I just grabbed the top again. This year, the character that got everything done was a Pale Master caster. That did everything, right? She did both the 5,000 favor and the 10 Reaper points. Where last year the Bard got the 5,000 favor and the Pale Master got the 10 Reaper points. Got your 5k with the quarterstaff monk. Yeah, see, I think monks are also a good, for favor farming, I think monks would be a really good option as well. I don't know about quarterstaff, but over a fisting monk, but I think monks in general are a good option for the hardcore server. Being able to light curse mobs, so your team gets a heal, is good. Being able to leap is good. Your quarterstaff monk goes dark. Yeah. I used to go Dark Monk exclusively, but with the doing everything on Reaper, being able to drop the healing curse on things is just insane. just such a big boon to everybody.
Seemed to emit a soft
And then you get like some macabre hand wraps or something, and you're in good shape. Between the healing curse and the macabre healing.
The last of the Magefire cannon crates has been destroyed. Storm, take up the shard to stone.
Quarterstaff, tier 5 enchantment for Dark Monk is an attack that heals for 100 in a large area around you. That's probably enough for non-Reaper. Again, I haven't played a Quarterstaff build, though, in a long time. Yeah, Strike Through has definitely changed a lot of things. Alright, I'm not going to turn these things in, nor am I actually going to take the time to collect them. However, if you wanted to collect them, you could throw them on the ground immediately afterwards and get the collect all the thingies experience. In the sense that I got a new camera, and it's the old software that I used to be able to use to manipulate it and do stuff to it doesn't seem to want to work.
With a rude gesture, an armor
So I cannot
invites you to
manually zoom it in. But keep in mind that my, like, that's how far away that my monitor is. My monitor is more than my arm length away. So, where can you buy quivers? You can get quivers in House D. No, you can get a regular quiver in House D. In the quiver store. You can get the special House D favor quiver if you have House D favor, but you can just get a regular quiver in House D. I ran past one of the things. This giant wants to live.
dimensional gate looms atop the hill. You spy a fire giant. He beckons you closer.
wakey. Quiver of Alacrity is in the Abbott raid. I think there's one in the Market Death too, but I don't think it's the same, right? Oh no, I use the heroic one. The heroic one you can use a level 1. Hey, wake up. Got stuff to do. Alright, I'm gonna hit this button. I didn't want to. I was gonna try to not need it, but we're a little short on.
Take up the shard of stone.
Take up the shards.
With the elemental wards removed, a dimensional
This quest you should definitely be able to use your horse in. So much running. And you're outside. Oh, I haven't tried. No. Boo! Flameborn, huh?
At the back of a camp, you spy a large minotaur. One of the general's is Minotaur Lord Eros is
Skamore! What's up, buddy?
All of the rune posts have been activated. Return to the summoning circle behind the outpost.
Fortunately, we're gonna have to go back by.
You take up the
Get the
shard.
other shard. So aggravating. Feels odd to be back in Serlona after all the time you've been on the hardcore server. Feel that. But I've been back for a while this year. Or this go around. Oh, you're in Argo for 2 years. Yeah, servers changed a little bit. There's a bunch of new people. A bunch of old people still too, but also quite a few new faces. At least for me.
Crates are stacked uncarefully in the back of a giant.
That must be why you sent me that tell the other day. Give you my Saki. Alright.
Take up the shard of stone.
We have sacked the Ran. Let's finish this thing. Finish it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I
Blows into the stone.
couple people who like watch the stream and stuff. Sometimes they say hi and things. I'm just like, hi, and then they have a conversation with me via tells, and I'm just like, yeah, I would love to do that, to have a conversation, but that's why I have a stream, so people can listen to my voice. I don't have to try to spell anything. I'm literally the world's worst speller, by the way. I'm pretty sure that illiterate people can spell more words than I can. I'm absolutely atrocious. Alright, let's see if we have to actually knock this, if we have to kill anything. Push through. Full on repromote, see what happens. Whole lot of zeros. Alright, fine, you win. Yeah, someone was sending me tells. I just saw that they joined the Death Smiles Guild on Solona. I was like, hey, the name looked really familiar to me, but I couldn't place it. I was like, hey man, how's it going? They're like messaging me back and forth, and they were like, I can join you for that raid. I'm like, I'm not the leader. I'm not in charge of anything. I'm not sticking my head out. I'm just here to, because I was invited. You're like 18, Fort 20, Reflex 12. Will is really good at level 9, right? Oh, 18, 20, 14, so. 18, 20, 11. It's probably okay if you also have like heroism potions that you drink or something. Also depends on what content you're running, I suppose. Let's see what's stupid guys here. 38, 37, 29. Paladin saves are gross. Paladin saving throws are disgusting. Oh, this is taking us much longer than I thought it would. Also, first life, that's hot. I'm waiting for people to transfer from wanting to show their, like, instead of having the best character with all these past lives, I'm waiting for people to, like, for the style to go back to, I want to see what you can do with the first life character to show off your skills, like bragging rights, doing all sorts of crazy stuff on a first life character. How long did this say? 20 minutes, that's what I thought. I don't know about you guys, but I'm probably ready to go break fast. Unfortunately. I need to finish mowing the backyard. I'm not really sure what else I want to get done this morning. I do need to chill out with the wife a little bit today. So is there anybody else streaming some sweet Dungeons and Dragons action this morning? Yeah, we definitely want to hook people up with the raid. This Sterling 2020 guy, he has been playing on Serlona, but right now he's on Galanda, so he just stopped streaming to eat. I've got to do the same thing. I'm trying to not only do paleo right now, but I'm also trying to do intermittent fasting. So right now, for the last week, I've been eating from, again, roughly like 2:30, however long it takes for me to cook. And then when I eat the first thing I eat, I'll set like a mental 4-hour timer. And then that's it. That's all I got. I will lose some weight this year. Hell or high water. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Even if I have to exercise. No. Problem was I was exercising like crazy for like 2 years. And it didn't like, I didn't lose any weight or really even change my measurements all that much. I just built muscle. Which is fine, but I'd like to lose a little bit of weight this time. Things are getting difficult to work in the bus sometimes with such the weird things. If you want some recipes for paleo, send me a message. Your doctor put you on that last year. So basically right now, I'm doing roughly 80% of my diet fats. So like I'm both paleo and keto. So like every day what I eat for the first meal is I'll have, I don't know, a little less than a quarter pound of ground chicken, and then I'll have 1 egg and 2 to 3 egg yolks, and then usually like basically the equivalent of one, not even quite one whole strip of bacon. So that'll be the first meal. And then for the second meal, I'll either have that again, or I'll switch it to like hamburger or something. And then somewhere during the day, I'll eat these fat bombs. So yeah, I did really good the first like couple of months of keto. I lost like 30-ish pounds. And then I plateaued really hard. So then I started doing a lot more research. And I think what was going on is I did not properly account the number of calories that were in an avocado. So I was getting out of my window, carbohydrate window, by having too big of an avocado or 2 avocados, one in the morning and one in the evening. So I'm putting everything together. Literally everything is going to get smushed together until I can get back down to closer to 200 pounds. And I gotta drop some stuff. So, like I said, I'm also, if I can find that coupon code for that jump rope we were talking about before, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this jump rope today. But I'm not spending this on it, and I'm not just going to be happy with the $10 off coupon. One of the podcasts that I have been listening to, I think they have a $45 discount. And at $45 off, I'll pull the trigger on this. This is 2 weighted jump ropes. I think the handles that'll work the best for me, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, who did we decide that we're going to kick this stream over to? There's a person playing regular pen and paper on Roll20. There's a guy doing an 8-hour birthday stream. 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 8-ho Wow, just so many Galanda players today. 2 Galanda players. Atlantis. A Kyber. And this guy doesn't say. You'd like banana bread made with almond flour instead of regular flour. And if it's dry, you tend to put some mashed fruit on it. Yeah, so my sugar intake was the avocado. Like, I've cut out all the sugar. I've even reduced my protein way down. My diet is very much almost entirely fats right now, and most of it are good fats. So, I hope. So, I'm trying really hard. I'm also really considering doing a 48-hour fast. But I'm going to take a couple of weeks to get used to this 20-hour fasting before I decide to try to go the 48 hours. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to get my fats up. So, the main thing that's like really crazy about it, Smurf in particular, but there's a lot of really good research for head stuff, migraines, epilepsy, cognitive function, stuff like that on a super high fat diet, like 80+% fat diet. So just trying it out the best I could. That is true. That is true. You can, with your lupus, you might be able to cut that down some, but probably not very low. Yeah, I've been doing some I do coconut oil and I do ghee, are my additive fats, and then the reason I don't do avocado is because it's still roughly your regular size avocado, your medium avocado, whatever you want to call it, is 10 grams of carbohydrates and 20 grams of fat. So I'm trying to keep my carbohydrates at 15 carbohydrates or less a day. And that was more than half, right? So I just got to cut it out. And then I allow those 15 grams of carbohydrates for like accidents. Or things like, so I have some almonds, and if you eat 28 almonds, they're calling that 5 carbohydrates and 16 grams of fat. So like, that's a really good rate of return. So I can eat a small amount of these almonds to like give me some crunch if I want them, and they're almost like they're a very good ratio. But I also really like sunflower seeds, and a quarter cup, which I don't ever eat a quarter cup. Well, not anymore. There were days that I could eat almost all this, but now I basically have like the equivalent of 1 mouthful. And they are 7 carbohydrates and 14 grams of fat. So like these are on the edge. But what's going on is if I would eat an avocado, right, in the morning, and then I have another one in the evening, right? So now I'm at 20, and then I'd be like, oh, I just want some crunch, and I would eat a small handful of these, and all of a sudden I blew out my carbohydrates for the day and probably kicked myself out of ketosis. So I just extra careful now, just none. I am willing to take a few months or even a year of, like, I used to eat everything I wanted, right? I wanted something, I ate it. So now I'm gonna get rid of it. I also take omega-3s now twice a day, because you need to have roughly double the amount of omega-3s in your system as omega-6s, which is one of the things that I didn't realize. Some of the other nuts, like cashews, are not the ratios are really bad. Pistachios are good, but they cut my tongue up really badly. Alright, what were we gonna... I was trying to pick one of these people to raid. You know what? I have never raided this Old War Goat. Says he's like kind of back to DDO for a while, so let's see if he's any good. Alright, does anybody else have anything they'd like to add before we take off? I do. First of all, here's a link to my YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. It's a great way to support the stream for free. Go over there, subscribe for sure, please. Interact with the content in some way. That's also a big help. I'd really appreciate it. And as we get closer to 1,000 subscribers, if you guys would like to watch some videos over there, that would be awesome. Like, really great. One of the things that we do have over there that I have not mentioned today, there we go, is I have the playthrough playlist over here. So I have... Oh my gosh. Smurfy is gifting 10 tier 1 subs. Oh my god, Smurfy. Thank you very much.
Yay!
Neocortex, welcome to the USS Fat Halfling. Balmiri, welcome. Skamore, welcome. Tig, welcome. Luna, welcome.
Yay!
Jubikai, welcome. Splashmate, welcome. Buddy Allen, welcome. Apoxel, welcome. I missed somebody? I feel like I missed somebody. Oh my god. Smurfy, thank you, my friend.
Yay!
Appreciate that. Let's just wait. Let's just wait for all this wonderfulness to finish processing through. Really do appreciate it, my friend.
Yay!
Those of you who are new members to the here, don't forget you get voting rights. To celebrate this, I will try to do a music request stream sometime this week. If you request music and you're a subscriber, you get your music song put to the top of the queue. And of course, you have all sorts of awesome emotes, like the Samoose. I don't know if you guys get Serlona Hype, also tier 1. I don't remember the tiers. Oh my god, these are so great. We're not even done yet. Thank you, Splash. Or Smurfy. Sorry, Smurfy. I read the next one up on the queue and my brain inverted the words. Oh my gosh. This is so great.
Yay!
Alright, that's the last one there. Thank you very much, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Let's see, what else was I rattling about? Oh, the Patreon. Why people are in a supporting mood. Patreon.com/Samus is a great way to support the stream for as little as $1 a month. You get a lot of the same voting rights that everybody else gets. But a higher percentage of the money goes to me. So, if you'd like to, pull Smurfy and help support the stream, that's a great way to do it for a pretty reasonable price. And of course, last but not least, if you'd like to join me on Discord sometime, that link should take you to my Discord channel. It is a permanent Discord link, and if you'd like to be part of that community, just hit that link and hopefully everything will everything will work out. All right. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and raid Old Wargoat here, and I'll be back tonight. At the very least, I'll be back by 8. It might be earlier than that. It depends on what's going on with the wife. If I can talk her into doing a bonus stream today where we play the one game, we play something together on the Wii, we might get a bonus stream in, but for right now we'll plan on being back at 8, which is in about, why can I not think, 4 hours, give or take, 4.5 hours. Alright, everybody, again, thank you very much. I appreciate it, Smurf. Everybody else, again, one more time, welcome to the USS Fat Halfling. And yeah, we'll see you guys really soon. Thanks for watching. Toodles.